Today, the man at the center of the immigration operations in Minnesota is leaving. It's time for the Streamline, everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. President Trump announced a shuffle in leadership Tuesday following the deadly shooting of Alex Preddy by a federal agent. Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino is leaving, and so-called border czar Tom Homan is taking charge in Minnesota. He's going to be meeting with Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey today. Frey said he spoke with Trump, who agreed that, quote, present situation cannot continue and some federal agents will begin leaving the area. The administration is facing growing scrutiny with how the crackdown is being handled, including by members of its own party. 29 Republican lawmakers are now demanding a full investigation.
Immediately when an incident like this happens, they come out guns blazing that we took out a violent terrorist. Hooray. Escalating the rhetoric doesn't help, and it actually loses credibility.
Both Trump and White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt are distancing themselves from comments made by Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Noem has said Preddy committed an act of domestic terrorism, but provided no specific evidence to back up that claim. Sources tell ABC News Bovino is returning back to Southern California to resume duties as chief of the El Centro sector. A Chicago woman is now asking a judge to allow her to share video of when she was shot by a Customs and Border Protection agent. The incident happened last year. The U.S. Attorney's Office dropped the case against Miramar Martinez in November after a judge raised concerns about the investigation. Martinez is an American citizen. Prosecutors charged her with assaulting a federal officer. Authorities say she aggressively pursued and rammed a CBP agent with her car, but Martinez says it was actually the agent who sideswiped her before shooting her. There is a court order preventing the public release of body camera footage. According to a motion from Martinez's attorney, she believes evidence from her case would shed light on federal agents' use of deadly force.
It is day 2 of a strike for thousands of nurses at Kaiser Permanente. 31,000 people from California and Hawaii walked off the job Monday. They're demanding better pay and staffing. Kaiser says it's offered a 21% pay raise, calling it the company's strongest national bargaining offer ever. This isn't the only strike affecting healthcare right now. In New York, the largest nurses' strike in city history is now on day 16. The sides are making some progress. The union and several hospitals reached a deal over health benefits, but they still have to figure out pay, staffing levels, and workplace safety concerns. These strikes, both at Kaiser on the West Coast, New York on the East Coast, come during a nationwide shortage of nursing. One report says 250,000 jobs for registered nurses will go unfilled this year.
Many people in the South are entering day 4 with no power because of the historic ice storm affecting millions of people. It may take some time before lights are turned back on because fallen trees have taken out a number of power lines. At least 30 people have died so far because of this historic ice storm. 3 children in Texas died yesterday after drowning in an icy pond. 500 National Guardsmen are responding across Mississippi to help with recovery in that state. Former Olympic snowboarder accused drug kingpin pleaded not guilty to murder, money laundering, and drug trafficking. Ryan Wedding made his first court appearance in Santa Ana Monday. The FBI is accusing him of running a criminal enterprise that used semi-trucks to smuggle cocaine through Mexico, Southern California, and Canada. He surrendered to FBI agents in Mexico last week.
This individual and his organization and the Sinaloa cartel poured narcotics into the streets of North America and killed too many of our youth and corrupted too many of our citizens. And that ends today.
Law enforcement officials say they seized drugs, cash, weapons, as well as $40 million worth of motorcycles and cars from Wedding. Wedding had ties to San Diego. Back in 2008, he was arrested here on charges of conspiracy to distribute cocaine and sentenced to 4 years in prison. If convicted, he could face life in federal prison.
More tariffs are coming. In a social media post, President Trump says he's planning to raise import taxes on South Korea from 15% to 25%. That would increase prices on things like cars, lumber, pharmaceuticals, all produced there. The president says the reason for this hike is because South Korea hasn't signed a new trade agreement with the U.S. It's unclear if that change has already gone into effect.
Did you know there's an actual plan for your vacation day? It happens on the last Tuesday in January. It's part of a nationwide effort to remind people to use their PTO and to figure out how to pay for their next vacation. Planning and budgeting for a vacation can be stressful and it can be a lot of work, as more people are choosing to make their own arrangements instead of using a travel agent. That's why experts say it's best to start the process early. First, figure out how much PTO you have and how much you are planning to use. Ashley Russo, a financial advisor for Northwestern Mutual, says the next step, work on your financial plan so you know what budget restraints you will need to stay in when it comes to planning the trip.
We can look at the budget and we can say, okay, here's what we can save each month in order to get to whatever it is. Because if we put money on a credit card, unfortunately, what will happen is we'll take on interest, and that, travel bill will become very expensive very quickly.
According to NerdWallet, travelers expect to spend close to $4,000 on average on a trip for airfare and hotel costs, which is why Ashley recommends getting a certain amount deducted from your paycheck automatically, so you can start to pay off travel expenses even before you leave.
Most Americans don't actually know what they actually spend each month. So what's coming in, what's going out, and potentially what are we willing to sacrifice in order to get to that travel goal.
That's why it took Brandy Malakini and her family 3 years to plan a trip to California from Hawaii.
A lot of budgeting and discipline. We had to set a goal and we had to do whatever we could to make that goal. So whether if it's limiting our spending or eating out or whatever, but we knew we wanted to make it happen and we were just determined to do so.
Ashley says you should also factor in about a 10 to 15% buffer to your total costs for unexpected expenses. But if you do come back to a stack of bills after your vacation, Ashley suggests prioritizing your bills.
Depending on your credit card, paying off the highest interest rate first is certainly going to be important. And then going back to that budget, what can we cut and what can we automate to get that credit card bill down?
Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
Speaking of vacations, in just a few days, anyone flying without a real ID is going to have to pay up. As of Sunday, it will cost $45 to go through security without a real ID. Anyone who pays the fee, though, can use an alternative ID verification system for 10 days. You have to pay before your flight, so you can bring that receipt to the airport and show it to TSA. You can also use a passport, military ID, or global entry card to avoid that fee. That is your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.